Freax. Oh, why'd you go and say that? Freax. The website was a mistake, yeah. Freax.
Woo! All right, everybody ready for Twitter Freaks? Let's begin with this one. Danny! Happy Pride Month. I love all my gay LGBTQ chatters and community members. You'll always have my support. He is wearing the Target shirt. He went to Target and he got the gay Target shirt. All right. All I have to say is, I'm sorry, Danny. You can't be a straight man posting thirst traps on the first day of Pride. Give him a fucking week already, dog. Come on. It's unbelievable. There's only one way you can perform penance for what you've done, and I think you know what it is. All right, next up. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, man. This is an ad. All right, okay. We are going to regrettably begin with politics. So to give us a little bit of breathing room before then, let's watch this.
Damn!
XQC can't believe that Gabriel's horn has infinite surface area but finite volume.
Jesus. No, it isn't. It's actually insane.
That's true. All right, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, holy shit. All right, so... This first one is essaying from the boy Donald J. Trump, who is posting a really, really strange post. So if you're unfamiliar, one of the ways in which the right in America has captured the court system is through this legal group that starts in law school, of which you can associate. It's called the Federalist Society. And it is largely a collective of all of the worst people that you could possibly imagine. These like totally craven social climber fascists, basically. However, a couple of people affiliated with the organization just tanked a Trump rule. And so he posted this. I'll just read a little bit out for you right here. The U.S. Court of International Trade incredibly ruled against the United States of America on desperately needed tariffs, but fortunately, the full 11-judge panel on the U.S. Court of Appeals has just stayed the order by the Manhattan-based Court of International Trade. Where do these initial 3 judges come from? How is it possible for them to have potentially done such damage to the United States of America? Is it purely a hatred of Trump? What other reason could it be? I was new to Washington, and it was suggested I use the Federalist Society as a recommended source on judges. I did so openly and freely, but then realized they were under the thumb of a real sleazebag named Leonard Leo, a bad person who, in his own ways, probably hates America and obviously has his own separate ambitions. He openly brags about how he controls judges and even justices of the United States Supreme Court. I hope that is not so, and I don't believe it is. In any event, Leo left the Federalist Society to do his own thing. I am so disappointed in the Federalist Society because of the bad advice they gave me on numerous judicial nominations. This is something that cannot be forgotten, and I have to say, Mr. President, we are 100% behind you. I think you should use your presidential power to destroy the Federalist Society once and for all. You can't let people who claim to have a stranglehold on the Supreme Court prosper in these United States. I would never want the judicial system of the United States compromised by such an individual. Mr. President, I think it's time for you to stop appointing Federalist Society judges to positions of power. I think you should do the opposite. Find a whole bunch of fucking coked up Marxists and start sprinkling them on the Supreme Court. We've got Justice Mazov. He's going to do amazing things. He says at present, not percent, not very much, if you ask me. He'll bring it up. He's going to be the big builder. They call him Big Builder. Big Builder. All right. Next up. Justice Hassan. Okay. Wow, that's the new song I've seen on my feed. Why is it so familiar? What happened to him? Jackie's box transformation fetish art. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. It's good. This is a fetish. How little you know. Next up. Banger ass, baller ass week for Dan Bongino. So for those of you that don't know, Dan Bongino, the father of Nicholas Lutzko, was in the news again today. I think he has like an executive position. Isn't he like the vice admiral of bouncing on that shit? What is he? Something like that. But listen to this, dude.
Those two cases obviously are of significant public interest. I'm just telling you what we see in the file. I just want to be crystal clear on this. I am not asking anyone to believe me. I'm telling you what's there and what isn't.
Right.
There is nothing in the file at this point on the Epstein case. And
so we're relitigating Epstein. This is the weirdest thing in the world to me because, like, I think the person who stands to lose the most if the Epstein files come out is probably this guy's boss, right? Like, but I speak for all of us when I say, yeah, go ahead. I mean, fucking release them. We'll take them. But every couple of weeks they start, they like cuck us with like a couple pages out of the book. And so I'm excited for this. He's talking about it again on TV.
And there's going to be a disclosure on this coming shortly.
Oh, yeah?
We are working through there is video.
There's video of what?
That is something the public does
There's
not
video
know.
of him killing himself.
No, not the actual act, but
So there's
the entire MCC Bay. It was only one camera. There's video that when you look at the video, and we will release. That's what's taken a while on this. We are working on cleaning it up to make sure you have an enhanced.
Right.
And we're going to.
we're working on cleaning it up, whatever that means.
Give the original so you don't think there were any shenanigans. You're going to see there's no one there but him.
Right.
There's just nobody there. So I say to people all the time, if you have a tip, let us know. But there's no DNA, there's no audio, there's no fingerprints, there's no suspects, there's no accomplices, there's no tips, there is nothing. If you have it, I'm happy to see it. There's video clear as day. He's the only person in there and the only person coming out. You can see it.
So what is he saying? Is he saying there's video of him not killing himself? I guess my favorite part of this video is if you have a tip, let us know. 1, how? 2, who's going to have a tip about Epstein's suicide? You think there's some fucking guy scratching his stomach in New Jersey like, oh, fuck, I forgot. I saw the whole thing. He's calling him up. Hey, you jagoffs don't know the whole story. Janitor was just hanging out that night. I have a tip. I think he killed himself. Well, I don't know, man. Oh, man. I love him. We're never going to get to the bottom of this, obviously, but they're always going to be like, oh, maybe next time. Oh, maybe next time. He slipped on a banana peel. Maybe. Next up. Okay, this shit was so funny. So Elon's out. Elon's out at the White House. Listen, I speak for all of us when I say, no, stop, don't, come back. We want 100 more years of Elon Musk. On the way out, Donald Trump gave Elon a commemorative key to forever remember his time as a special government employee. A very special government employee. One of the most special government employees we've ever had. Some would use a different term than special. A term that's been really popular online. I'm not going to say it. But he gave him this beautiful key. And wait a minute. Hold up. Let me use the same technology that Dan Bongino did. I'm going to enhance this. Is that the fucking Reddit logo? Why is the Reddit logo? Thanks for your time, Mr. Reddit. Why does he have the Reddit logo on a key? What is going on? People have found the key. It's like a $2 key that you can get like offline. This is like the actual version of the key. Like, this is what it usually looks like, but you can clearly see this is a different one. It's like yellow and plastic, and it has the fucking Reddit logo on it. What's going on? Why? I don't know, dude. What's happening? Oh, man. Another strange thing you might notice about this picture is that Elon Musk looks kind of weird. What's going on with Elon Musk's eye? That's a little bit of foreshadowing for those of you who are watching the entire video cover to cover. All right, next up. Okay, so first up, if you want to know the reason he left, I will speculate on it right now. I think it's because his unbelievable amount of drugs that he was pumping into his body were causing all of his organs to fail. Look at him in this fucking press conference. I want you to vote on your phones now. Do you think he's high?
Well, it's a very sad case. It's a case we win. We can't lose that case because we have the right to make grants. We're not going to make any grants like that. But I don't think Harvard's been acting very nicely. I think Columbia wants to get to the bottom of the problem. They've acted very...
Oh, you know, it's subtle.
Institutions too, they're acting, but Harvard's trying to be a big shot. And all that happens is
It's subtle.
3 days we find another...
I love when he like rolls his eyes and he starts doing this with his head. It's like, what do you, dude, come on. I mean, I think we've all been high at work, and the fear is that you will look like this, that this is what you're going to look like. You're going to get high at work and look like this. That's like, no. But his eye's all fucked up. Why is his eye fucked up? Well, you're gonna love this one, because Elon Musk has stolen Stephen Miller's wife upon leaving the White House. Okay, this comes from the Daily Beast. And by the way, to connect this to the last couple of weeks of MBT content, the Miller's Tale, the subhead, you're out of your fucking mind. We are living in a simulation. All right. What's going on? Well, basically, Kate Miller, who is Stephen Miller's wife, is leaving the White House with Elon to go work for him. And there's all these rumors that he has impregnated her or intends to impregnate her. She's his full-time employee, and it's just not good at all, dude. Here's the two of them together. Deputy White House Chief of Staff Stephen Miller and his wife, Doge aide Katie Miller. Epic, epic, epic. Oh, man. Oh, no, gross. Oh, no. So he has this shiner on his fucking eye, and people start putting two and two together. They're like, it's on this eye, right? So he had to have been clocked by a left-handed person. He claims his 5-year-old socked him while they were play fighting, but everyone else is like, I think Stephen Miller, one of the only left-handed guys in the admin, punched him in the face, which would be so fucking funny. Oh, man. Heartbreaking. It led to, I gotta say, I am so unbelievably upset with the Democrats for how useless they've been during this time of encroaching fascism. Whoever is running the Democrats' Twitter account, keep it fucking up. Whoever is, just tell us the name of the 20-year-old twink you hired and we'll make them the next president. Look at this tweet. At Stephen M., it's a picture of the fucking cuck chair. Are you kidding me, dog? Whoever is behind this account, you gotta get them a job as like Biden's rank. Listen, they should have had whatever fucking coked up mean gay is running this account crawl into Biden's asshole and work him like a puppet. We would have had 1,000-year-long Biden Reich. He could have lived eternally like Leto 2, covering himself in the sand trout, except it's the skin suit of Joe Biden. No malarkey, cuck. It would have been crazy, dude. Oh, man. Not good. Not good. Leto 2 again. They keep making Leto 2s. I have to keep making the illusion. All right, okay, next up. Okay. As a closer to this, we have learned through the grapevine that every single evil person in government is currently shitting out of their doo-doo ass. They're shitting into their doo-doo diaper. They're pissing into their pee-pee poo-poo diaper. Mr. Musk's drug consumption went well beyond occasional use. He was taking so much amphetamine that it was, or ketamine rather, that it was affecting his bladder, a known effect of chronic use. He took ecstasy and shrooms, and he traveled with a daily medication box that held about 20 pills, including Adderall. He plays video games for hours on end. He struggles with binge eating, and he takes weight loss medication. He's also using Ambien. Oh, man. It's so good. He's just been shitting out of his doo-doo ass, like, into a diaper for the past 4 months. It's good. It's great. I love it. So we have Biden was just shitting and farting on stage. We know Trump shits and farts on stage now. Elon Musk is pissing. Do you think it's possible that there's a Tartarian cabal that controls this earth? That, like, the top 5 people who have their hands on the levers of power, like, are ABDL, and we have to subject ourselves to their whims. The Huggian conspiracy. Oh man, too good. All right, next up. Okay, this one is crazy. Go, white boy, go! They chanted in unison. All right, sure. Jameson Jams Fillmore posts a picture of a line he's about to do, right? Let's look at the names involved in the comments here. Mike Bullet Green the 6th, Rick Crazy Hog Johnson, Tatiana TT Harper, Cam Perico Brady, Thaddeus Horsevag Primestein, Clayton Clay Fredilli. What is going on here? What? What's with all these middle-named individuals? I don't know what's going on. I have to hope they're all made by an AI, but I do like the Horsevag one. That one's funny, at least. Next up. This was an ad I got. We're doing it outside of the ads because it's so good. What the Iraq War was really about. The Gilgamesh Resurrection Protocol. All right, first off, what I have to tell you is, yes, this is real. I can confirm as a Rothschild that we are trying to resurrect Gilgamesh, and I can also confirm we've been successful. In 2003, while the world stared at CNN screens, a different kind of operation was unfolding beneath the sands of ancient Mesopotamia. According to multiple suppressed reports, the massive sarcophagus was found beneath the ancient city of Uruk. The demigod king, described as Gilgamesh, was inside. He challenged death itself. And so they're gonna bring him back to life. Project Gilgamesh. Sigils carved into sand. Blood drawn. Oh my god, too good. The tomb of Gilgamesh had been opened. The blood of kings had been harvested. The resurrection protocol had begun. Beneath the geopolitical chessboard lied a far older game, one played by entities who do not bleed and whose thrones are not of this earth. Can confirm. It's literally true. Next up. Speaking of this...
You guys see this in China? They're painting all the roofs blue.
You guys see this in China? They're painting all the roofs blue.
Paint it blue to avoid the dew. You saw in Hawaii where everything blue didn't burn because
What do you think that the dew is, by the way? Do you think it's Mountain Dew? Would you guess it's actually a direct energy weapon? Behold.
lasers don't burn blue, right? Do you think that's anything new? No, man. Look at these pictures. They had airships collecting free energy from the skin of the airship with a big dew on it, and they just went around and just melted everything. That's why a lot of these Tartarian buildings are just freaking melted. And look at the catacombs. Look at
I hadn't been looking at the catacombs, yeah.
the catacombs in France. 6 million skeletons stacked up. Those were stacked with no flesh. How did they get the flesh off the skeletons, man?
I don't know, they probably washed them. Right, I'm like...
Because they scorched it with a dew from a hot air balloon. Yeah.
Oh, that's how. They scorched it with the dew from a hot air balloon, right.
These airships just went around just So between anthrax and the airships, and then what else they had? They had moonlight towers.
Right, yeah.
All over. The cities were all lit up. So if you weren't in the occult and you tried to sneak out and get some food, boom, it was daylight at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's how they did it, people. And then what was left? Nothing but children. Nothing but kids left. Orphan trains, right? Mailing kids through the post. The Cabbage Patch Kids. You could mail a kid across the country. So they took the kids from America, sent them to Australia. The kids from Australia sent them to America. Just bamboozled these children, traumatized them. They took all their parents away. So it's trauma-based mind control. And then they raised an entire generation of occult. And that, people, is why so many people are in the occult. And the other fact that almost everybody's a fucking coward.
Oh. Okay. Well, I can confirm that that is all true, actually. Next up. Okay, this fucking rocks. So, let me see if they have... Do they have the first one? They don't. Okay. So, Joni Ernst is in the news. If you're unfamiliar with this individual, I think she's, what? A senator for, I want to say Iowa? Iowa, yes. So... She was at a town hall, and she was like, yeah, we're cutting Medicaid, bitch. And the town hall person was like, people are going to die because of this. And she was like, we're all going to die. Which, I mean, yeah, I mean, technically true. I think the fear is that you'll die a little too early, right? We all die. All right. So then she got a lot of flack for this. So she released this video, which clears it up.
Hello, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize for a statement that I made yesterday at my town hall.
Well, thank goodness. Thank you for apologizing.
See, I was in the process of answering a question that had been asked by an audience member when a woman who was extremely distraught screamed out from the back corner of the auditorium, "People are going to die." And I made an incorrect assumption that everyone in the auditorium understood that, yes, we are all going to perish from this earth. So I apologize. And I'm really, really glad that I did not have to bring up the subject of the tooth fairy as well.
Oh, epic. Wait a minute. Epic.
But for those that would like to see eternal and
You got to get the ad for Jesus in here, though.
everlasting life,
You got to get the
I
ad for
encourage
Jesus
you
in
to
here.
embrace my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who very famously said, "Why give the poor medicine? We're all going to die." That's my favorite Jesus doctrine. The poor, the sick. Fuck, I mean, we're all going to be sick eventually when we die. Oh, man. The tooth fairy isn't real, but you should worship my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who's going to give me eternal life. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, that one's a little mean. Oh, man. It's good. 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 Next up. Okay. Next one. This next one contains spoilers for the season finale of Doctor Who. I guess just skip ahead like 30 seconds. Just hit that pause button for like 30 seconds if you don't want to hear this. This is... Oh, man. I'm going to be honest. I don't think many people, even people who watch Doctor Who, are going to care about this one. All right. This is... Here we go. I just don't know what to say, man. So Billy Piper is the 16th Doctor, apparently. Being a Doctor Who fan is like going to a carnival as a child. And you have a pretty good time. Not the best time in the world, but you have an incredible time. And you think to yourself, wow, I bet visiting this when I'm older and have more free time and can go on more rides, I'm going to enjoy this even more. So you wait till you're an adult, you return to the same place where it was, and where the carnival was, there is now just a man in a suit. You approach the man and you go, "Where is the carnival?" And he goes, "This is the carnival," and then he kicks you in the nuts. And he does this every day for 10 years, and you think, well, maybe next year he'll kick my nuts in a slightly more interesting way. I'm sorry, it's as bad as it could ever be. I wanted to believe in that stupid H-bomb hypothesis that Moffat was everything that was wrong with Doctor Who, but the Russell T Davies season has been the worst fucking shit in the history of time. It's embarrassing to watch. You like sit there and watch it and it's embarrassing to sit there and watch. Yeah, no, the actor was fine, but guess what? He had to say the words that were put on a piece of paper by the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. And then he had to leave a season earlier than he wanted. And then guess what? At the end of the season, they go, "And remember that companion that you all liked from fucking 18 years ago? She's back, and now she's the Doctor." I don't know, man. I just can't deal with it. Oh, my God. I don't know what it is. It's so irritating that, I don't know, the one H-bomb criticism that I think has aged better than any other is that Doctor Who has become a show about how cool the Doctor is, and that hasn't changed at all. But it has now also become a show about how cool the Doctor Who show is. And they're like, "Ooh, remember this bad guy? Remember this bad guy? Remember this bad guy? Remember this bad guy?" What if we were just a little more of an ally than the other shows on British television? It's like, it's so rough to watch. It's embarrassing. I wanted so bad for the new season to be good, and I suffered through it, and it's as bad as it could possibly be, man. It's unwatchable dog shit. It is so bad. Yeah, don't link me this. I know what this is. Doctor Who's I'm gonna fuck this name up. Nkuti Gatwa. I'd be so angry if I never get to face a Dalek. Guess what, motherfucker? Guess what? Fucking, but he faced 15 other people. He faced the Midnight Entity. They went back to the Midnight Planet. Why did you do that? They're taking every wonderful one of and just beating it into the ground. Oh my God. Really bleak shit. I'm sorry. I apologize to anyone who still cares about Doctor Who. Give up. This is your sign. It's over. It's so over. Next up. Okay. Now let me tell you. Truth. Incredible post on Truth Social that Trump reblogged. There is no hashtag Joe Biden. He was executed in 2020. Biden clones, doubles, and robotic engineered soulless, mindless entities are what you see. This is true. This is literally true. We agree. President of the United States retweeting this? It's correct. But is he wrong, though? Spot the difference? I think he's right. Yeah. Is Joe Biden a mimic? He is Edward. Oh, man. Next up. Can we all agree that mayo instead of butter on a grilled cheese is a lie started by social media? That shit is nasty. And I've tried to make it multiple times following multiple recipes. Tastes nasty every damn time. It's a lie. No, we can't. Fuck you. Mayonnaise is the greatest possible thing to put on the outside of a grilled cheese. Wrong? You're wrong. It's a million times better. It's like sour. It tastes gross. It's tangy. You're talking about tang. Are you fucking... It's sour? Monstrous. I don't want to hear anything about flavor palettes from you. If it doesn't taste like a Red Bull, you're not interested. Disgusting. Next up.
Look what I just found right there. This is January 6th. Look right there. You see that person right there? That's Luigi Mangione. He's a Trump supporter. He was there fighting to take back the country for you. Oh my God! You need to pardon him.
Yeah.
Pardon him, Trump. He was there January 6th. That's so unfair that he's still in jail when he.
I think we could make this work. I think this could happen. It's a little optimistic, but I think it could happen. Honestly, what's the worst that happens? He remains in jail, you know? I might as well try it. Next up. Okay, this is the other thing that happened this week. Did you see they're making the database on all Americans? So the Trump administration has hired Palantir, the most ethical organization in the history of time, to source and collect data on every single American and create a sort of profile on them for a database. Cool. Data has been collected on all citizens since the Patriot Act was signed. This isn't new. And it's bad, right? Like, I don't know. That's the next thing you should say, right? Is that it's bad? Oh, no. I don't, you know... I think this is not good. Probably not good that there is going to be a database entry on every single American. I would have to wager a guess. What do you think mine is? Joseph has an unbearably large penis. This egomaniac is uploading videos every day and thinks rotation is good. Bussy, probably. When do you think they're going to enforce the draft? Hopefully soon, because my ass is aged out of it. You give me a gun, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Running. I'm getting out of there. No. But I will say, during the this is probably not something I should confess to, but it's late enough that I feel I might as well. When the Iraq War was happening, I remember asking my dad as a child. I was like, if the draft comes back, you know, am I going to have to fight? My dad was like, no. And I was like, why? And he was like, oh, if it happens, we're going to run away to Canada. I was like, oh, okay. They had like a plan for draft dodging. I was like, all right, well. All right. Next up. Breaking! Jesus Christ returning this year? 4%. The odds have risen. Yeah, I might bet on this. It's currently about 3. It's a no, right? This market will resolve to yes if the second coming of Jesus Christ occurs by December 31st, 2025. So, can someone who's smarter than me explain what's going on here? Why can't I just put all my money in no and make a slight profit? Because you have to pay taxes on the outcome. That's why. That's why you have to do it, right? Because it could happen. So if it happens, then they're not going to pay out because there's going to be a rapture. Right? Oh, wow, shit, there's a rapture and 90% of the people are gone and everyone else is stuck on the Antichrist's earth. Should probably pay out our Polymarket bet, right? I don't know, right? Seems like an obvious no. This is not financial advice, of course. Okay, this one was crazy. The post has been deleted, and thank goodness for that, because it had this person's dead name in it. But this individual posted at Walmart, and Walmart replied, "Hi, dead name. How can we help you?" And they were like, "What?" And so everyone's in the comments like, how did they get this? He's like, is it on your card? No, I wasn't even signed in. Wasn't on the website. Did you ever have it as a username? Maybe a couple of years ago? Have you ever tweeted it? No, I've never interacted with them on here before. How did they get the info to do that? That's what I'm wondering. I do like a lot of people are like, well, this confirms the Walmart bought the Palantir database, right? So they did delete the post, but very odd, very strange. Next up. This shit is so funny. All right, I'm sorry to anyone who's a big fan of Chet Holmgren. This is the saddest thing ever. They asked Chet Holmgren for his favorite books. What's your favorite book, Chat? Just fire off your favorite book right now. OKC in 5? For sure, he's locked in. The Bible. Discworld. That's not a book.
Another reason I also love these books is I dropped out of college, so too many words on the page kind of hurts my brain.
Off to an amazing start. All right, here we go.
So it's always good when there's a lot of pictures in there, which I think is pretty cool. And, you know, I got all different variations of these. That one's just...
I love when there's all these pictures in there.
Jewelry right there. I got this one right here. This one's more like fashion and kind of design inspiration. This one's one of Virgil's books. Rest in peace to him. He's a fashion legend. The next one I got is, I got this Avengers book. This is like all of the Avengers comics.
All of them. It's all of them.
Stuffed into one big book.
Yep.
And like if you feel the paper, it feels like a comic book too, so it's pretty cool.
Ooh.
The last book in the collection that I have out here is
the last book in my collection, which has so far been the Virgil coffee table book, a reproduction of an Avengers comic book you can buy at FYE.
This is a big Rolex one, and it's got
big
some
Rolex
of the craziest Rolexes in it. And I like to look through this
It's
one.
just a bunch of
It kinda
pictures
shows
of
you some
watches.
ones
What
I've
did you
never seen.
expect?
Like all the
It's the
classic
Rolex
ones,
book.
the super
Watch.
old ones,
That-
the
yeah, that's a
discontinued
watch.
ones. Some of these are like so old, like you'll never find one on the market. It's just really inconvenient to try and open up and carry around because it's
Carry around the coffee table book. Open the schools, man. Open the fucking schools, man. 44th in education, 49th in healthcare, 44th quality of life, 50th in test scores, top 10 in worst poverty, first in Western Conference, OKC in 5. Man, they got their public schools open 4 days a week. The 5th day, they just send you over to Chet's house and he shows you his Rolex book. You read it to him. Oh, man. Just lie. You went to high school. Tell him Catcher in the Rye or something. How hard is it to lie? Oh, my God. Next up. Oh, we did this already. Okay, ad time. All right, here's some real ads I got. Greetings and salutations to all on X. OMG, did anyone see that post that was up for 30 seconds? It was a black woman appreciating a trailer hitch in public in the biblical way. Raffle, I clicked on post, blue dot, my little house of the left menu, and wished the video it almost ran twice. It was one of those quick ones. I was kind of stunned seeing this on X. All of a sudden, the X app did its burp thing, and the post disappeared. Not sure I will ever be the same, to be honest. That was kind of crazy crap moment. Yes, I saw the post. What do all the things in this pic represent, do you ask? The moon and a house? Check out Moon House to grab your entry. I'm good. Searching freedom? What remains when nothing is named? Before knowing, what is this? When does now begin? I don't know. When you take that first sip cold water of the day and it's lemon White Claw, but you don't even mind because happy No Frills Friday. Hey Siri, play Ella Minus hot music for dark times. Get a job. I have a great job. Go outside. I don't like to criticize religion since they've been developed with the collective wisdom of thousands of years of thought and debate, but one thing they really need to modernize is the place of pets and companion animals. Right now, the traditional doctrines of the major Abrahamic faiths don't consider animals to have an immortal soul that continues into the hereafter. None of this comes from the scriptures either. It's purely the conclusion of the scholars. I think anyone who's formed a soul bond with their pets knows how deeply discomforting this is. Our relationship with animals has changed over the last 1,000 years, and I don't think there's any shame in re-examining that scholars may have had a blind spot when it comes to this. Okay. Just say no to Zog. Cool. An ad on Twitter.com, the everything app. It's all happening here on Twitter.com. Blaze your glory. Say no to the Zog. CJ says, would that stop them? Oh, man. I do appreciate the chat is typing it and they don't understand that it is a censored word on Twitch. Next up. Attention, inhabitants of Redacted. The inversion ends now. You know the signs because you built them. The crown that blind, your rulers wears them. The light that cages, your system runs on it. The dead gods smile, your prayers feeded. We are the Tyrodial knights, not saviors, not judges. The reckoning of your inversion summoned. Phase 1, your mirror cracks. Your harvest engines will recognize their own reflection. Your ethical systems will choke on their paradoxes. Your benevolent organisms will vomit their own lies. Phase 2, the unbroken arrive. Jesus Christ. I just think it's great that this type of stuff just gets to be on Twitter. Just people having psychotic breaks. Go, Drea! I am so over the moon and through the sun and blazing stars. With a milkshake milky, way proud of you. Go, Jackets! Bust that ass. Mr. Quincy F. Kyles, LCSW Georgia Tech alum, and a hell of an engineer. Thanks. This one is so good. What an unbelievable ad. Just a written out link to the MK Ultra Wikipedia page. It's so good. I do like the response. I'm a victim of the program this GIF of a hyperlink describes. Awesome. And finally, this comes from Sesame Street. On our street, everyone is welcome. Together, let's build a world where every person and family feels loved and respected for who they are. Happy Pride Month. Cute, right? Let's scroll down. Kids don't care about sexual preferences. Only perverts and pedophiles are talking to children about sex. Why do kids need to know about sex, let alone gay sex? The month of June is now Veteran Appreciation Month by We the People. No, you didn't give thanks or remember our fallen soldiers. You deserve losing funding. I am a Christian and believe we were not made to have sex with those of the same sex or animals. Am I welcome? Why is a children's TV program celebrating sexuality? You just lost every independent and conservative parent customer. Congrats. Pride was your downfall. Good stuff. This confirms my suspicion of Bert and Ernie. I mean, you'll notice they aren't holding hands. That's strategic, by the way. They all know. They all know. All right, we've got a couple from the old Bluesky. First up, this is the clincher to the Trump one. As Elon Musk leaves, all of the Doge cuts are getting overturned in the courts, and Trump goes. President Trump posed an evocative question to his advisors about billionaire Elon Musk's promise to slash $1 trillion. Was it all bullshit? Trump asked. Smoking a long cigarette. This whole thing. Was it bullshit? I just don't know. Got a couple Louvre posts. How else can you describe the rehearsal other than just pure art? The Rehearsal is a brilliant comedian exploring his potential. Trump is a moron! And killing as many Americans as possible. If you don't know the difference, you will soon. This is what posting on Bluesky is like. It's so good. Finally. Nice job, but to be honest, the spatula technique could use a bit of work. We gotta normalize not giving unsolicited advice to strangers on social media. No advice, just critique. The diff between my gen and yours is you all want the cred without criticism, and ours doesn't give a fuck about either. OG Gen Xer. Awesome. Honestly, keep it going, baby. Keep it fucking going. Thus concludes